All right, so Montreal wins 2-1 in overtime. Overall, it was a pretty nice goal. Poulin, she would pass it back to Flaherty. Flaherty, she was completely open and she would score. And I feel like that kind of summed up Ottawa in overtime. Because if there was a second round of overtime, like in my notes, I would have said that Ottawa needed to be careful of gaps and open spaces in their defense because it seemed as though Montreal was able to get behind their defense. They were able to find those gaps and open spaces. And even on Montreal's rushes, they were still breaking through Ottawa's defense. And I feel like that kind of came back to bite Ottawa, especially late into overtime. Because, yeah, Flaherty, she was left open and she was able to score. When it came to Ottawa, I feel like they were doing a little bit better in overtime. They did have like a really dangerous chance, or they had a couple of dangerous chances, but they just couldn't put them away. I haven't talked about her as much, but Debian, she's also been really solid in goal for Montreal for this whole series, honestly. But there's also something else I kind of noticed with Ottawa and Montreal. I feel like Davienne isn't facing that same intense pressure that Gwyneth Phillips is facing from Montreal. I feel like Montreal has been more dangerous in front of goal and in front of Phillips. They're setting up really dangerously in front of Phillips. And I feel like Ottawa hasn't really done that as consistently to Davienne, but it's something that they need to do more of, especially if they still want to stay in this series. But yeah, overall, a really good win for Montreal. And here's the thing, if Montreal can win game three, they win the Walter Cup. As for Ottawa, they have to win on Monday in order for this to continue. In fact, I would even go as far as to say Ottawa would have to win game three and game four in order to just have a chance at game five. And if I'm being honest, that's a really tough ask for Ottawa at this point. But who knows? Maybe Ottawa will surprise us.